Hi everyone, this is Ginger coming back from Not All About Tarot. And this video here is going to be about what the Divine Feminines are going towards and who they're going towards. And now that they have detached from this union, this divine partnership, of course, I have these cards out here. And again, I don't have to tell you guys, we know the routine. The divine masculines did come into your reading. The majority of it is the divine masculines. And I'm going to tell you right now, this bottom row here, if you can see that, this bottom row here is, all of this is the divine masculines. This is them implementing themselves into your read, this whole bottom row. So I'm just going to let you know now, I'm going to put that out there, that this is what all of this here, the majority of the readers from the divine masculines themselves. So let us get started. Before I do that, this was a clarification card, and I'm going to put that right here. Okay, so before we get started, I am going to go into the oracle cards that I pulled for the Divine Feminine, and this is again from my Divine Feminine deck. And the first one that I pulled here was the Saint of Authenticity. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. And this card we pulled before, because again, the divine feminines are in their higher selves. They are authentic in who they are supposed to be at this time. They have won the battle. They have become their higher self that the divine want them to be. And here we got again a goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors of reflecting back the same light. Again, these two cards I got before, and the divine wanted me to really let the divine feminists know that they are doing great. They are implementing karma. And I have said before that the divine feminists are so high in them, into their world, that they are implementing karma on the people who needs to be, who needs that karma inflicted upon. We are the gods right now. We are the goddesses, and this is what we are doing. We are implementing karma. So again, we are reflecting back that same energy that the divine masculines did in the past. And now they are looking at themselves through our actions. Now, here we got the Lolita, the red goddess. If you guys can see that. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. And this is what we are doing. We are detaching from that energy from the past, from the divine masculines energy. Because again, they were so dark and they were so controlling and wanted to control the union and the divine feminines as well in that union. Anything that was attached to the divine feminines, my divine masculines, wanted to control. Now, we have detached from that energy. We've gone back to our childhood. Now we're laughing, we're having fun. This is why my divine masculines, my divine feminines does not want to go back to that energy again. So you guys wanting your divine feminines, please understand, my divine masculines, you're going to have to change the whole shebang of what you did and what you wanted from your divine feminine. You're going to have to change that whole venture. You guys are going to have to come back differently, because my divine feminines are not taking anything less than perfection. They're not going back to you in that same energy. They're not. They're too balanced for that. And here we got the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. This is what the divine is doing. They're giving to my divine feminines because they have done the hard work. They have put in the work. They are getting their abundance. And this is what I was telling you guys all the time. My divine feminines are getting their abundance. They're getting everything they want now. Everything they touch, it turns to gold and silver because they did the work. Now, here we go here. The first woman. I'm the voice of my body and soul. I choose a life that I desire to live. And again, this is what my divine feminines are doing now. They are going towards and making their lives what they wanted from the get-go. mind you, that again, being in this union with the divine masculines, whatever they went through, whether it was 3 years or quick romantic situation, they learned from their ways that they had to change who they were. Their divine partner helped them to do that with their darkness. It reflected back to them, to the divine feminines, what they did not want, what they did not want to be. And so this is what they're doing now. They are living what they want to live, how they want to live now. No one's going to stop that. So my divine masculines, if you want your feminine, please realize that you have to come back in another energy. And this is why divine spirits are not allowing you guys to come in and take away their hard work. You can anyways. So getting to the matters at hand here. What is the divine feminines going towards? Well, the first card that I put out here was the opportunity back-ends, but it was in reverse. So what they saw as a lost opportunity, it isn't anymore, because again, I'm pulling this card out all the time. They are in their higher selves. Look at that. They are a master now at that game with the 11. Again, they are intuitive. They are powerful beings, and it's amazing how I just put spiritual. Okay, so I'm going to put it out like that. My spiritual divine feminines. They are in the higher selves, you guys. They are the true walking goddesses right now. My divine feminines that is in this energy right now are the goddesses. They are your gods. I'm sorry. They are your goddesses, your gods. Anyone who steps up to these women right now going to get what is coming to them. So when you step up to a divine feminine, step up to them right. Because now they have all the opportunities set out for them, but pure the divine spirit's energy. And now here we got here with the release. They're releasing, you guys. They have released this. With the number 13, this is my death card. Again, that is a powerful, powerful number. This is my energy number here. They have ended it. They released the bond here. They released that energy. And here we got right here, right along with the release card. And I got the 11 again. The number 11 again, you guys. They have detached from my divine masculine energy. They have detached from this divine partnership. They have mastered that because it took a lot of mastery to detach from that energy. It was like hell because something kept pulling us back towards that, and that was the divine masculines themselves, which they are powerful gods too. But instead of keeping the divine feminine stuck, why not just use that same power like we as the divine feminists did and go towards bettering yourself, healing yourself, my divine masculines, so that way you could be a better partner for your divine feminines. A lot of you should have never even went to another karmic. Why not just detach from the energy, from the divine energy at that point, and look into yourselves? None of this would have been in tears right now. None of this would have even happened this way if you had stood up and did it the right way. Go within, not going within someone else. That was a comment that was not what you wanted from the get-go. My divine feminines took them a long time to detach from this energy, you guys. They still had that passionate love for their divine masculines. So you understand, my divine masculines. It took them a long time to let this go because you didn't want to let them go, but you want to punish them. Yes, you did. Now they finally mastered. While you were sitting up there trying to hold them down, my divine masculines, my divine feminines, you were trying to grab and hold them down. All you did was make them work harder to detach from this energy. Now they have mastered it. You could never come back. It's nothing more you can do to them anymore. Nothing. Now you butt hurt. And all of this here, the majority of the cards that I read for my divine feminines, I see you dudes in it. You played too many games, but you played with the wrong one. You didn't understand that you was playing with your divine partner. You didn't understand that, but now you're going to understand it in my card reads, because divine masculines are always crying about their divine feminines from the time I've been reading these cards on YouTube to now. Even in my energy, before I even got onto the scene of the YouTube energy. It's always been that. Now I got the sacral chakra. Now someone's sacral chakra was blocked here. Clarifying the sacral chakra here. I'll put these here. Grab everything that I need. Let's see here. Can't never grab these cards with these nails. Why can't I? Here we go. Sorry about that. Little intervention here. Okay, so with the sacral card here, someone's sacral chakra was blocked. And here I see that someone with the sacral chakra here being blocked, it seems as though now someone has blocked that sacral chakra energy. And the sacral chakra deals with the passion, deals with the emotions, deals with the sexual as well as anything else, the willpower, all of that. This sacral chakra has a lot to do with getting up, doing things, having the moderation to do what you need to do. But it also is, again, passionate. What are you passionate about? If your sacral chakra is blocked in whatever that's coming towards you, you're not going to have passion for that scenario anymore. But this is what my divine feminists here are doing. They have blocked their sacral chakra here. And because they are becoming very impulsive here about choosing who they give their time, money, and energy to with the Six of Pentacles. They are really quickly deciding, what should I do? Oh, I don't want this person. They're very intuitive. They can do that. They are quickly deciding that. And this is telling me that they are looking for something new. So anything or anyone that they was given towards that was not giving them any of this emotional love back here with the Ace of Cups, they are detaching their energy from that, as I said before. So they're going towards someone who is very loving and emotional for them. My divine feminists are with the Ace of Cups. But here we got the Ten of Cups reverse here. And this is representing that someone really has no happiness at all. They don't even know what to do. What is going on? I'm not happy. When I clarified this card, and I knew this was my divine masculine, again, they even implements the reading. They just takes over it. These guys here are knowing the truth. Their eyes are open now to this bond, this love, this divine love partnership here. They are seeing this now, and this is making them very unhappy because now they see my divine feminines are detaching from the bond. They don't no longer want this anymore. They have mastered to detach and release this. They have mastered this. And my divine masculines are very much angry and unhappy from that bond being detached there. Right here we have the observed. And of course, you know, this is my divine masculines. I mean, they are watching so much so. They are watching the divine feminists move on like I don't know what. And when I clarify who this was here, you know, because I knew and I felt the energy that it wasn't my divine feminines. Of course, it was a divine masculines. And this, just to clarify who this is someone who is single now. And again, I'm telling everyone that my divine masculines have detached emotionally, sexually, a lot of them even physically, with the Nine of Pentacles from their karmic feminine energy. It also, this is one who feels like they are blocked from the union. They feel like they're blocked from reuniting with their divine feminines, with the Three of Cups. They feel like with the Nine of Wands, they feel blocked here with the Three of Cups. And this card particularly tells me that, because this card here with the Nine of Wands, this man is not holding on to this energy. He's not holding on to a wand. He's completely blocked. He feels blocked that he cannot reunite with his divine feminine anymore, even though he's single with the Nine of Pentacles. And he feels blocked. And he's also single from the third party that he implemented you guys to go into. This guy is seeing and watching you, my divine feminines. Whatever you are doing, my divine masculines are seeing what you are doing. They're watching your social media. They are focusing on you. All eyes are on you, because you can see this. All eyes are on you. They may also have people that's watching you as well. Here we got the reach out card here as well. The reach out card, clarifying that is this divine masculine again is reaching out and wanting to pursue you and give you this commitment here of loyalty. They want to woo you here. Maybe even a flirting text. But the thing is, see the truth. My feminists already know the truth. They're walking away from it though. They don't need to seek anymore. They have turned their back here towards the divine masculines again. They have put a haze over this. They don't want to know about this anymore. And they are holding back. Even though they know the truth, they are holding back from this divine partnership. And as I said before, as you can see that they are focusing on my divine feminines. They are watching them. The divine masculines are definitely watching them. But as you can see right here, my divine feminines are keeping things very secretive. They are keeping things very secretive. A lot of my divine masculines do not know, or they have not. My divine feminines has not told my divine masculines that they are in something or going towards something. They may not have told them that. If the divine masculines knows this, it's because they're watching. They're snooping. They see that. A lot of my divine feminines may have been blocked. Or they have blocked their divine masculines. So they are keeping this a secret of what they're doing. But my divine masculines know, because they see and they feel the energy, and they see, again, on social media that my divine feminines has moved on. And this hurts even worse because they're not welcoming in the divine masculine space, because half the time they don't even know they're watching them anyways. Because they are pretending, my divine masculines, like they're really having all this going on, a wonderful world and wonderful life. You guys see that it is not, because they're butthurt about what you're doing. They're butthurt about what you're doing. And a lot of my divine feminists do not even know that these dudes are watching them and have been watching them since day one. Since they have detached physically from these dudes. Now they're detached emotionally and energetically, period. Everything is gone. And they feel it like hell. Here we got to change your focus. My divine feminists are changing their focus here. Again, as I said before, they're not even looking at these dudes. They are going towards their reward that divine has for them. They are getting their rewards. their abundance here. And here we got the throat chakra. So now someone wants to talk. Someone wants to talk. They want to say something now. But again, my divine feminines are not talking. Their throat chakras are blocked now. Now they're rebuilding their own lives here. Let me make sure you guys can see these cards. They're rebuilding. My divine feminines are rebuilding their own lives. They're rebuilding their own heart. They're becoming like angelic arts here. And here we got with the shine. They are shining like a diamond. They're in their higher selves. No one can bring them down now. No one can. Now here we got here again, as I said before, this whole bottom here is about my divine masculines, and I'm gonna move that back so you guys can see here as best as you can. This first card that I put out here was the Strength in the Bond reverse, and that's why I told you guys this Strength in the Bond is in reverse. So that means that the bond that the divine feminines and the divine partnership, the bond between divine feminines and divine masculines had together is now, again, because my divine feminines has detached from that energy, it is now over and done with for the divine partnership at this time. And this, clarifying this, is the Ten of Pentacles. The divine masculines now, and remember what I told you a couple of videos before, that my divine feminines embody every queen in the deck. And I also mentioned a while back that I should have been a Queen of Pentacles myself because I never wanted true love. That was never in my energy. Well, now, and I also told you when I detached in my other lives from the divine partnership, I left there and I went towards my materialistic gains that was always given to me from a karmic partner. Well, guess what? That's happening across the board with my divine feminines, because now my divine masculines see that the divine feminines are going very abundant here. They are very much well off materialistically, money-wise. They got it going on. They're very fertile here with this rabbit. They are having a wish come true here. And what my divine feminines, divine masculines went out to for the karmic feminines, this is what they thought that they were going to get. Someone like this. But what they didn't understand is that they already had someone who was very fruitful and bringing in abundance, and that was the divine feminine. As soon as they left and detached from these dudes, they got more of their money, more of their materialistic gains, more of their wealth, more of their spiritual guidance. These females can manifest anything they want now, bruh. They can manifest anything they want. And they left to try to get an imitation of the divine feminine. And now what I'm pulling out in their readings is a reverse Queen of Pentacles. Come on now. Can I get an amen? So now they see that their divine feminine, it's about the money, bro. Now they want to talk and send us messages. And this is where this throat chakra, comes in at. Now they want to open up their throat chakras now because they see that my divine feminines are in all this money here in the cloud. But you know what? They also know that my divine feminines are going to be defensive here with the Seven of Wands, because already, babe, they have freed themselves with the Knight of Wands of this energy. They're going towards someone else. They're going towards someone else and warn them with this Knight of Wands. Here we got with the daydreams and decisions. Clarifying that again. The divine masculines, they're always thinking about the divine feminines, even in their sleep. I feel this much more as well too. At night it's very heavy, and my guides are protecting me from that as well, so I can get a good night's sleep. They see the divine feminines as an investment, and they're going to be waiting on that investment. I'm telling you guys, they're going to be waiting on the divine feminine because they know that this is going to be their dreams come true. With the darkest spirits, this is my masculine again. Their darkest spirits clarifying that basically came true. Basically. It did, in so many words. Because now, they feel like because of their impulsive energy and their deception, caused them now to have and be in the dark night of the soul. They knows that now. Now they are putting away their impulsive ways and their deceptive ways as well. With the Fool reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse. They don't want to come in deceptive anymore, but they are watching like a hawk, my divine feminines, and they are stuck on watching the divine feminines. It's so ridiculous. They are not even moving at all for anyone. And you see this young lady right here, and this crow right here could be ready to peck her eyes out. She won't know because she is stuck. She is stuck where she's at watching. My divine feminines live their lives. All because of their impulsive energy here. Now I got the base chakra. Now my divine masculines with the base chakra, they are going towards their priorities here. Really now? Maybe I should have pulled out a oracle cards for them too, since they are in my divine feminist reading. They are looking for their priorities here with the base chakra finally. Clarifying that they are wanting to come in action with the King of Wands. Rushing in action. Doing whatever they can to make their divine feminines their priorities now. Making a home with them. This is what they want. This is what a lot of them are already doing because they got this action here going. And with the King of Cups, they want to make action, take action towards this emotional love that they have for my divine feminines. They are very much in love with them because now they have walked away from what? Devil reverse. And I pulled this out in my last video from last night. They have walked away from toxic energy. Again, if there was any kind of drinking, any kind of addiction going on, and your divine masculine's energy in the past, it's gone. It's gone. If there was a toxic karmic in the midst, it's gone. Let no one tell you different in these readings, you guys. Please be careful who tarot card readers you be listening to, even on YouTube. Remember, there are karmic reading tarot card readers too. Remember that. Remember that. Because what I see in my cards is what I get even for my own energy. Definitely so. Even when I was doing my personal readings, I showed the same things in my personal readings that I do now for my divine partnerships. No different. Energy doesn't flip-flop, you guys. This person is not going to want to come towards you 1 minute and the next minute they're not. It moves very slow. And you see how the cycles are flip-flopping. And it is. We have to recognize those energies for what it is. What is not being told to you, divine shows me what to tell you, what is going on, because we deal with the energies. Not with trying to sit here and hold back anything that divine wants you to know. I get my spiritual awareness from the divine. Not what I think people wants to hear. And I keep telling people this, the divine masculines are going to be more so looking for readings than my divine feminines are, because the divine feminines, babes, are over this energy. They're over this energy. They don't even want to hear about the twin flame union anymore, honestly. I'm sorry, you guys. They don't. They don't want to hear about the waiting and how the masculines didn't want to commit and how they had their karmas and shit. They are so tired of hearing that. So my divine feminists really are not my, they are starting to not even want to get the readings anymore. It's my divine feminists, it's my divine masculines that are doing that. And my karmic feminines. Because my karmic feminists are the ones who are being literally walked away from. And we can see that right now because they were toxic and they're walking away from that. Okay, that energy. So here we go with the challenging times. And this is my divine masculines again. Again, I keep telling y'all they're having a lot of money problems. A lot of them can't come towards anyone yet and be actionary because their money is not like they want to. A lot of them are trying to save their money to have this action here to get a home. Because you see that base chakra really is your priorities. And this is what they're doing here. They're all creating action in that. And clarifying the challenging times here is my Five of Swords. They are really fighting. There's a lot of fighting here. There's a lot of fighting. Broken heart going on here. The heart is broken. They're trying to fight for this union. They're very broken-hearted here. They're cutting out a lot, becoming very cold and detached to a lot of people. They're cutting out a lot of people. There's a lot of towers going on in the divine feminine, divine masculine's world at this time. A lot of aha moments, a lot of truth bombs. They don't have a lot to give here. They don't. And they also feel that they didn't give to the divine partnership like they did, and they betrayed it. They betrayed the partnership with the 3-party. And this is threatening them a lot with the 10 of Wands. Before I go to my last card here with the throat chakra, I did clarify that with the throat chakra, and again, my divine masculines, and that is going back what I just said with the clarifying the throat chakra here was the 5 of Wands. That is telling me that my divine masculines here are tired of fighting to keep their mouth closed. They're tired of fighting, holding back those words. This is exhausting them, and it's probably aging them too, because there's a lot that they want to say, and they're not saying it. A lot of them may be getting colds, upper respiratory syndromes because of that. Some may end up having the coronavirus, I'm sorry you guys, because of that. People got to realize that we implement our own health to be bad by the actions that we do. Now, that's, not be fooled. Your karma can come in your health too. And this is probably why the coronavirus came in right at the time where most of these divine partnerships was being separated, you guys. Or going into separation, or have been in separation for maybe some months or at least a year. And the divine put this stuff here, but it wasn't even the divine who did it. It was a lot of us who implemented that into our world. And that's why we're sick as a dog now, because we are not abiding by the divine like we should. Cancer, all of these things are man-made, implemented, because we do not want to heed the word of the divine. So it's not always going to be in finances. It will trickle down to that, yes. But your health is even worse, because without your health, you can't do anything. And no karma not even going to want you either when your health is bad. So that's just pure point blank dumb. Why not heed the word from the divine? From the get-go. And you could be in bliss right now instead of being crying and all this mess. Because here we got right here. Dreams come true, reverse. My divine masculines, as I said last night, their dreams have not come true. And they hate it with a passion. They want to bring this back into balance with the Temperance card. They want to have victory and success here with the Six of Wands finally in this lifetime. And they want to hold on. They're holding on to it with the Four of Pentacles. They don't want anyone else to come in between that divine partnership anymore. They know it was fruitful. They want to come rushing in with the Knight of Swords. But with that, they feel that the Queen of Swords, my divine feminines, have formed cold and detached to it. And it's going to stop them right there in their tracks. This is what they feel. So this is the scenario here with what the divine feminists are going towards. Again, as I said, this is why divine spirits wants me to just do the reading for the divine feminines, because it seems as everyone and everything wants to implement themselves in my divine feminines energy. I do have more add-on cards here, and it's just a few. And this was a question that I asked the divine spirits. What is the divine feminines going towards someone romantically, you guys? Because you see that my divine feminines did not bring that into their world. Now you see how they did. Did you see how my divine feminists did, you guys? They are keeping this secret. They're not even bringing it out into the open. Again, if anyone see my divine feminine that is going on their merry way and they are posting or going out on lunches or whatever it is with their karmic masculine, hey, you got to be snooping. And this card is right here. Look at this, right here in front of me. You got to be snooping. Because they're not making this a big, huge hoopla. You have to be snooping to see this. They're keeping it a secret, and even in our energy. I had to ask the divine spirits, is my divine feminines? I don't know if that was correct English, but my point is getting across anyways. Are they going towards someone else romantically? And I pulled out these cards right here, and that was not reversed. The Ace of Cups came out first quickly. Yes, they are. Something new, something fresh. And where was that I pulled a card where I saw that at? That my divine feminines was going towards something new and something fresh. Oh, the sacral chakra. That's where that was at. Something is sparking their fancy. Let me make sure, because I want to make sure here. Was, yeah, it was. It was the sacral chakra. Yes, it was. Again, this is why they're blocking. This is why they're blocking their sacral chakra here with this passion. This is why they're blocking it from the divine masculines, because they are going towards something new. Again, as I said last night, someone else has sparked my divine feminist fancy, you guys. They're not worrying about the divine masculines chasing them. They're going towards something that's new and fresh because they don't want that energy anymore. And that person is making them feel like a child here. Yeah, it is, because, see, I got the sun. You see that? This is brightening their world. They're like a child riding on a pony. With the red flag. Representing love and passion, boo. Sunflowers. This is what my divine feminines are going to. And again, I keep telling y'all, I'm pulling out the Four of Wands. They feel that this person that my divine feminines are going towards, because they are, because look, this girl's on a pony, so she's going towards them. is still one. They feel that this karmic masculine is still one. And this karmic masculine may be the one that, again, as I had said in the past on many videos, that they're going to end up marrying this karmic masculine, and they're going to end up having children, you guys. Son and a daughter. This is what my divine feminine says manifest. This is what they're manipulating. Thank you. But something's very burdensome. And I had to clarify this because this was looking too good for this to come in the midst. Oh, who is that? Again, it's my divine masculines. They are very burdensome because my divine feminines, they do not want my divine feminines to go towards any other options, any other commitments with the Seven of Cups reverse and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. They feel that my divine, this is what I want you guys to get here. With the Fool card, my divine masculines feel that my divine feminines, with the Knight of Pentacles reverse, move too quickly towards other options. Are you kidding me? They feel like they were foolish. And it was impulsive with the Fool card, with this energy here. Are you kidding me? And this has brought some type of obsession to my divine masculines because of this. Because again, this is why I said they are stalking at this time. This is an obsession to them. They don't want to see nobody else. And my divine masculines are not seeing nobody else. They are not in no other commitment because they're so busy watching my divine feminines. Mirroring back, my divine feminines, mirroring back. Now, what the divine masculines did to them. Not even trying, though. My divine feminines are not even trying that, you guys. Again, they are blocked, or they have blocked their divine masculines. They don't know what they're doing. And that's just stalking the divine feminines. Now, here we go with the high priestess here. My divine feminines are in a higher awareness. I keep telling everybody that they're one with spirit. Look at this. What did I say with the Hierophant card right behind it? These divine feminines are your gods. So be aware with how you treat them. And if you come across a divine feminines, anyone that's not in this energy of balance, trust. If you see your life going down, this is why you came across the wrong one. Because now they are getting what they want. They are investing anything they lay their hands on, my divine feminines. They are getting gold and silver. They are so very fruitful. They are looking at their money grow on trees, literally. And they are investing in another partnership here. With the Three of Pentacles. And if my divine masculine doesn't mind being a third party, well, come on, boo. Maybe they'll put you into the third party. Because then again, you're going to be wanting this with the Ace of Wands. Again, please, people, by now you know I'm going to come out and say it. So, no children, please. With the Ace of Wands, let me tell you right now, my divine masculines, penis is going to be so darn hard. They're not even going to care to be in this third party. If my divine feminines allows it. How about that? Because my divine masculines are watching them like a hawk. You hear me? Again, because my divine feminines are being so secretive. But But my divine masculines are watching them in secret too. And that's what I keep telling y'all. If they are watching you guys, you're not going to know because you don't know it, because you are either blocked or they block you. They're snooping and they're doing this in secret. As I said before, give them a show, because this is going to hurt them before it hurts you, of course. Nothing is not going to hurt my divine feminines, because they are one with spirit, you guys. Their intuition is right next up there to the divine guides themselves. Angelic being walking on this earth. Be aware when you see them. My divine feminines, you got it going on. You're mirroring back everything that the divine masculines did to you. Thank them. Thank them for giving you, my divine feminines, the ability to be where you are today. By balancing out your energies, because that's exactly what you did for yourself. You did, girl. They allowed, my divine masculines allowed my feminines to heal themselves, and that's something you should never do. Never do that. But now my divine feminines are balanced here with the dark and the light. Now they are in their higher selves. You see that? They're implementing judgment. They're watching, keeping track of everything. And their divine spirits are behind them. My light spirit shining a light on anyone who does these people wrong. And they are the darkness that's going to implement judgment to the ones who treat and have done wrong by these women or men. They're implementing judgment as we speak. And that's how it is. Now we need to understand that. Because now the divine masculines and the karmic feminines messed around with something they should have never messed around with, and that was divine partnership. Because even the dark souls, the dark gods of the world, of the dark world, wanted this union just well as the light gods of the upper world wanted that. They wanted this balanced energy here. They wanted that. And these Zigguards sat down, put a stinking karmic feminine in there that don't even, half of them don't even know how to wash their ass. That's how it is. I'm putting it out there. Now they are getting their karma. That's how it is. You guys, thank you. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Have a good night.